don't even drink like that. So like if I'm at a bar that's already like crazy out of my element, how the fuck, and I'm not judging, I don't care how many people y'all sleep with, I don't give a fuck. But for me, I'm so fucking awkward. I would not know how to talk to someone and then go home with them. Like, how can y'all explain that? Can y'all explain how I would do that? Because I'm not included in this, y'all. I'm 100% a Kail supporter. I'm not judging either. Like, there are girls who are Mr. Bag a Bitch. And if y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, get on TikTok. They just know what to do and they know how to. Who's Mike? Where's Mike? No, even when I'm drunk, I do not know how to go from point A to point B. Like, how does that happen? How the fuck does that, like, I'm so awkward. I would be like, so do you have any kids? And I feel like I would just talk about my kids. Like, I don't know. Like, I really wouldn't take them to the club bath. First of all, I just literally, no, I literally wouldn't know what to do. And I was texting my friends about this before. I was like, oh, after I have this baby, like, I'm going to hoe out. Like, I'm going to just hoe out. And then I was like really thinking about the details of like what that would look like. I'm so insecure and I don't have like what if I went home with someone and they were like, get on top? Like, my thighs would be burning. So no, I'm not going to get on top. Like, we're not doing this, you know? So anyway, it's enough about my sex life. How do you meet up with people you've slept? How do you meet up with the people you've slept with then? I've been in a relationship with literally all of them. Literally all of them. Pretty sure. I mean, yeah, all of them. So, and I'm not getting on top because my legs are not in that. The way that my mom bod is set up, my quads are not prepared for. Yo, this is why. Can you explain the bone video? What bone video? Which one? Have you thought about when you will have a discussion about race with your boys? I have that discussion all the time. Actually, Lincoln's teacher's on here and I texted her one time and I was like, hey, the song Neighbors by J. Cole came on and my kids love it and I don't care if you guys judge me, but the neighbors think I'm selling dope, right? And he talks about being black in a white neighborhood. And I was very concerned that Lincoln was going to go to school and talk about it. And I didn't know what that would look like for the class. Like if he were to say something wrong or misinterpret something. And so I was trying to, I see Lex is on here and Janae's on here and they're making fun of me. But I'm being honest. Like I have to be so fucking comfortable, like so comfortable with someone to be freaky or weird. And there's only been one person that I've been that way with, and literally I just can't ever see myself. Like, anyway, I'm just gonna stop because I'm embarrassing myself at this point. Actually embarrassed myself 20 minutes ago. Anyway, so Lincoln, he loves the song Neighbors, and I texted his teacher and I was like, hey, like I was explaining this song and the lyrics to Lincoln. So if he comes to school and he's talking about it, I just wanted to warn you, this is what he said. And this is what my response was. And she's like, okay. She's like, if it comes up, we'll address it and we'll move on. And that's the way we'll handle it. So, I definitely talk to my kids as it comes up now, very minimally, about race, but I definitely want to talk to them about it more because I think, especially just with everything that's going on. And I want them to be aware, and prepared because, I feel the same about what? Okay. Matilda Zoe, you can throw up all the fuck you want, then get the fuck off my live. Am I blocked or something? No. I'm a Pisces. And I'm not getting on top, so my nipples cut their neck open. What does that mean? What does that mean? Somebody please explain. I'm a loser. Okay, that's fine. And I'm still more successful than you. So please just hop off the fucking live if y'all don't fucking like me. Just get off, unfollow me. Get off. Like, hop off like I would if someone asked me to get on top, because I'm not doing it. Girl, this is why you don't get on live. I don't give a fuck. Come on. I don't know how to kick someone off, or I would. Because what do y'all want me to do? You want me to get on here and lie? You think I sleep around? People think I'm a hoe. People think I don't talk to my kids about important topics like race. I don't know what y'all really think about me. Like, you guys, I'm a normal person and I do normal things and I talk about weird things just like everyone else. But when I do it, it's not okay. People come on here to hate me because they're bored too, I guess. I don't fucking know. Any travel plans coming up? Well, the way the Delaware is set up and the way the airlines are set up, we're still under quarantine until June 1st. And then my doctor said that he does not recommend me traveling after June. So that's where we're at. I had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb because every time I get on live, this private number calls me literally 100 times in a row. And I keep getting a notification at the top. It's like phone notification, phone notification, phone notification. And I know it's that black number. And I'm going to post a screenshot of all the times they call me every single time I get on live. I don't know who it is. I don't make terrible relationship. You guys always say that. Like, I'm the first one to admit that I make mistakes in relationships, but every fucking person does. What terrible relationship choices did I make? Like, please inform me, because last time I checked, I make same bad decisions as a lot of other fucking people. I've not made one single one that's worse than anybody else. Like, honestly. Like, I gotta get someone else to call them. I wish I knew, but they're private. They have a private number. It's the guy from prison. Oh God, that's actually terrifying. If he had my address and my phone number, that would be terrifying. Is this gonna kick me off at some point? I feel like lives don't last this long. I'm lazy in bed. Okay. I definitely feel like I would be if I didn't know someone. Like, that's that's why I don't sleep around, because I'm not gonna be how I would be with someone if I'm comfortable. Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, after 60 minutes? Well, I'm gonna be embarrassed if I've been on here for 60 minutes. And I probably have. Sometimes after an hour. I love you guys back. You guys are nice. Where is Lux? Well, it's 11, so he's probably sleeping. I don't know. Hi, Stephanie. Joe was mean. Listen, Joe and I were 17. I was 16, 17, and he was 18 years old. Like, I don't think that you could even, like, I don't think, yeah, at the time, I thought he was mean. But at the time, we weren't thinking about the fact that we were 16, 17, 18 years old. Same thing for when anyone I dated after him. And even with Javi, I mean, I was 20. You guys seriously still hold me accountable for shit that I did 8, 10 years ago? I don't understand that. I don't understand. There's nothing wrong with being lazy in bed. Okay, I didn't say that I'm lazy in bed. I'm saying that's probably how I would be if I don't know the person. So that's why I can't ever go from point A to point B with someone random. I have to be comfortable with someone to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I can't turn this off. I know, I'm a fucking train wreck. You can't stop watching. I get it. I fucking get it. Do I braid Lux's hair or do I take him to get it done? Both. So I did individual plaits in his hair one time. And he just didn't, I wasn't fast enough and he just didn't want to sit. So like, it was more frustrating for him, I think, for me to do his hair. He did sit. It was just like, I had to like constantly bribe him, but I took him literally like the following week to get plaits, like the individual ones. And she did it so quick that it was just more worth it for him, I think, for everyone's peace of mind, for me to just take him to get it done. I've never seen someone use chapstick as much as I do, and I use lip balm, chapstick all day long, every day. Like I have one in my car, one downstairs, one upstairs. No, I'm not doing a sex book. That would be the worst book of all time. Like all time worst book. I'm not doing that. No, I don't do straight backs. I just can do the plaits. Like do you see how fat these fingers are? You think I could braid with these fat fingers? Because I just, no. And my nails, I have, ever since right before the quarantine, I ripped 3 nails off, like to the flesh, like they were bleeding. I will never, I'm not going to say never. I won't get long nails for a really long time. Let's do it. Rachel, I will help you write a book about sex, but I won't. I have no business writing a book about sex. Chapter 1, don't get on top. Absolutely. Your legs will be burning. No, I will say though, when I was in the best shape of my life, like maybe like 2016-ish, back then I probably would have been okay on top, but these days, no. No, ma'am. What have I been talking about? Well, first we started with cleaning my makeup brushes with my new makeup bowl cleaner. That's where we started. Then I washed off my mask, had this mask on, washed it off. Then I did my moisturizer and my oil, and I got in an argument with people about what order it should go in. And then I started talking about my sex life, which nobody should ever try to picture me having sex. We talked about birth. I think that's it. Oh, and I told my prison pen pal story. Oh, text you about this instead. Okay, Rachel, text me. But I don't have my notifications on right now because the blocked number kept calling me. So I won't see it until I get off of here. So, oh, and someone also said I shouldn't drink this water because it's salty. So thanks, Kristen, for reminding me. Does salt water make you like burp a lot? Because I feel like it's like, I'm like super burpy. You can't get pregnant if you're on top gravity. I'm pretty sure that's a lie. I think that's a lie. Does the salt, okay. Do I have security? Yeah, I have a security system. I don't have like personal security. Yeah, salty water. They're saying that this water from Walmart has a lot of sodium in it, which evidently it does. It literally says purified water, calcium chloride, and sodium bicarbonate. So, yeah. Hey, Lindsay. I don't know how long you've been on here. I'm a little embarrassed now. This is my life. I just saw my friend Lindsay come on here. Black, white, and Mexican. Did someone ask what Lux is? Lux is black, white, and Mexican. I see that on, people ask Chris that a lot. What is he? I've gotten crazy, like, assumptions. Like, Samoan, Indian, just Hispanic. But, no, he's actually black, white, and Mexican. So all my kids have been to places from where they have family or ancestors. Yeah. Do I have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. All purified water has sodium. Oh, well, this one is what I normally drink. I have like, this is, I don't know if there's anything crazy in this. Oh, this one says that there's sodium bicarbonate in it too. But supposedly the pH is supposed to be really good. So this is purified water. Oh, wow. Okay, so don't drink the salty water? Okay, so what the fuck do y'all recommend, damn it? Like, you guys are telling me all the shit not to do, but you're not giving me any... Like, this is the shit that I have a problem with in relationships, right? Like, okay, let me give an example here. We'll use baby names as an example. Okay, so you throw out like 12 names that you like, right? And they're like, no, 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 no. Okay, well, you can't say no to every fucking thing and have no suggestions back, right? Like... You're telling me not to drink the salty water. Okay, great. That's fine. So give me another thing to drink. You guys are laughing and you're not saying anything. Like, tell me what is a good brand of water to drink? Like, what is the alternative here? Like, do not tell me there's a problem and you have no fucking solution, because then I'm just going to continue to drink my salty ass water. I can't. I'm just gonna continue to drink the salty water, Emily, because fuck these people. Griffin sounds... I'm not gonna read that. Fiji water, I've heard it's like actually not as good. Filtered tap water. Fiji water? But this was better than Fiji water. It, like on the pH level test or whatever. Essentia was better than Fiji. So I guess I'm not... Smart Water has it too. I drink it all the time. Alkaline. I thought this was alkaline water. Ionization. All right. Well, what is the... I mean, what are y'all even saying? Do I need to do like a fucking research paper on this shit? Like, I don't know what y'all want from me. Fiji. Okay, well, spring water has natural minerals. Okay, well, you know what? I'll let y'all know. I'm going to drink the water that I have at my house. The bottled water. I might refill them in my fridge. I might drink tap water. I'll let y'all know if I feel a difference. Honestly. Smart Water. Okay. This is just, I'm not drinking Aquafina. Y'all got degrees in water or something. I just can't. Like, first it's put the oil on before the moisturizer. Nope, put the moisturizer on before the water. Rub it up your neck, rub it down your neck, rub it in fucking circles. Like, you don't want to get wrinkles. No, well, I don't want a double chin either. Drink the salty water. Don't drink the salty water. Get on top. Don't get on top. I'm not getting on top. I'm not doing it. That's where we're at. Are you going to get more plastic surgery? I might fucking get plastic surgery. I might get a nose job. I might get a chin job. I might say fuck it and rock the mom bod. We don't really know. We don't know. You can't be sure. Yo, I'm so sick of it. I come on here, I'm just like, we never know what we're gonna get, you know? Like, some days y'all are supporting me. Some days you come in here and you're like, fuck Kail, this is a hate fest. Some days, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Someone's calling me again. I don't know what y'all want from me. I'm not getting on top. Lex, you feel me? Like, it's just too much work these days. I'm almost 30. Honestly, I just rolled my ankle a couple weeks ago. I fell down the stairs. I hurt my ankle and it's still swollen. So, the way my body is set up, it's not healing properly. I can't risk pulling a muscle if I'm on top. Like, at this point, we don't know how it'll heal. So man, I'm supposed to be cleaning while the kids are asleep, and I can't make it's a train wreck. I know, I feel you. I can't. Right, I can get a Charlie horse, and what if it gets stuck like that? And then I'm fucked, literally. So I'm not risking. I hope I can go back to CrossFit, honestly, because when I had surgery in 2016, I maintained it until I got knocked up. So I had a solid 9 months of like a nice body, you know? Like I really maintained the fuck out of it. Went to the gym 5 or 6 days a week. And that was the best year of my life. Like that was truly the best time. And I felt good. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do that again. You know, it's way past my bedtime. Thank you so much, Kristen, for reminding me because I need to go to bed. First of all, we need to go to bed. My kid said that to me once. I forget which kid. I want to say it was Lincoln. Lincoln has the slickest mouth. Like you would think at 6 years old, the mouth on him, I'm like, where does this come from? And one time he was like, first of all, we need to go to bed. And I was like, first of all, you are fucking correct. Hey, Lindsay. Both my friend Lindsay's were on here. And you guys have very similar names. Like, very similar. We did talk about the Easton situation already. Lindsay's probably like, Kail is off her rocker. It's that second child. There are no limits. They are no limit soldiers. So that's common. It must be common because but Lux picks up on it. And it's just so funny because one time Lincoln came home calling me Samantha, right? Like, I can't make this shit up. So he comes home and he's like, what's up, Samantha? And I'm just like, who the fuck is Samantha, right? Like, what is this, right? So now it's just like a running joke. Like we just call each other Samantha. But it's so funny because Lux is 2 and he'll be like, hey, Amantha. And I'm just like, you're 2? Like you don't Samantha. And I always joke, I'm like, oh my God, seriously, if you guys don't be quiet, like you're gonna be in trouble. He'll be like, oh, be quiet. Like that's Lincoln. Lincoln has, oh yeah. So have you ever seen my kids call me Samantha? It came from Lincoln. But yeah, Lincoln will mock me. Or if I cuss, like if I say shit or fuck, he'll be like, Mom, why did you just say F-U-C-K? And I'm just like, why are you spelling it, you little shit? And he'll be like, you can't say S-H-I-T. I'm talking about the Eastons that live on the land tomorrow. Settle up. I think I just flatlined. Do not saddle up. Lindsay, get off my live right now. I'm deceased. Saddle up. Oh my God. So much happened today. Honestly, think that the best thing that could have happened was Lindsay's files not saving today when we recorded for Coffee Combos, because tomorrow will probably be a more interesting episode of Coffee Combos. And Lincoln is Javi. Bye. I'm off. Lindsay, we will catch up tomorrow on Coffee Combos. Javi's comebacks are not like Lincoln's. Like Lincoln's, no offense, this is not me talking shit. Lincoln's smart mouth is funny. Like it's like one of those things where like I try not to laugh because it's not okay, but it's like, wow, this is really funny. Javi's was never funny. Like his jokes, his like smart mouth wasn't funny. Lindsay, ask her tomorrow about On Top and Salt. Oh, Lindsay missed all the good stuff, didn't she? Coffee Combos will be back, I want to say in like 2 or 3 weeks, but don't quote me. I'm just know that now we are finally recording. So we're coming back. I told Lindsay we should record like through Zoom type deal. Some of our episodes. So we're going to try to do that. I don't know how, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I don't know if we're going to release on Thursdays. I think we're going to release on a different day. But I'm not sure. So we'll see. Do the kids ever want to not go to their dads or not come home? Yeah, I think there's definitely situations and times where like they'll be like, oh, I want to stay, or they'll call me from their dads and they want to stay there. But actually, that was what my therapy session with my therapist was about today, because I thought that Isaac was old enough to make his own decisions, like as far as like if he's 10, right? Like he's almost 10 and a half. I thought that maybe he was old enough to make his own decisions as far as wanting to stay or leave. But yeah, no, I was wrong. And I talked to my therapist about it. I was wrong. I definitely think that for now, those are still like adult decisions. So that's one thing that I got to work on, because I don't want him to build resentment for his parents if I'm telling him, oh, I feel like you're old enough to make the decisions to stay or go, and your dad's telling you, no, you're not old enough, you know? So I kind of have to undo what I did there, because I really thought that I was right, but I feel like my therapist made it make sense more. So it works for Leah. Like Leah and Corey do it with the twins and it works for them, but they have a very different dynamic than we do. So I guess I just took that and I was like, oh, well, I should apply it to my situation. And, you know, if Isaac doesn't want to go to his dad's, he shouldn't have to. Or if he doesn't want to come here for a couple more days, he shouldn't have to. But at the end of the day, our custody agreement is in place so that he gets equal time at this age with his dad and with me. And then it's so important to me for Isaac to have a bond with his brothers. And, you know, if he's not able to do that, what does that look like in the long run for him with his brothers? You know, if he misses 1 week with me, that's 3 weeks of not seeing his brothers. Or if he misses 1 week with Joe, that's 3 weeks of not seeing Joe or his sister. So I feel like I need to kind of undo the thought that maybe Isaac could make his own choices as far as that goes. Are the kids still seeing their dads on lockdown? Yeah. They're quarantining over there as far as I know, and so are we. So we still do every other week. The baby needs a Hawaiian name. Why? My savageness today. This is me all the time. I'm just not allowed to act like this on Teen Mom. Age 12, he can choose. Yeah, I know. But I just feel like that's a lot for a 12-year-old. I mean, at first I was like, you know, I can't wait for him to choose because I want him to be happy. But at the same time, I feel like that's, after talking to my therapist today, that actually ends up putting a lot of pressure and fear and anxiety on them. And Lincoln's 6. So he heard me and Isaac talking about it, and he went to his dad and he was like, oh, when do I get to pick? And Javi was like, you don't. You're going to stay with your mom and me for forever. Like, you're going to go over there and you're going to come over here and that's it. You're not going to pick. And so honestly was really pleasantly surprised by that, and also very thankful, because I definitely didn't see Javi handling the situation like that, but it put things into perspective. Like, it's so important, and I wouldn't wish my kids to not be a part, like not have that relationship with their dad's side of the family, because I wouldn't want them to do that to me. The other parent can get upset about it, so I can see that. No, Isaac's 10. He's not 12. can't make decisions on who they want to be with until 18. I mean, I think it really just depends on everyone's unique family situation. I really stand by that. I think that if I was to allow Isaac to make a decision now, I feel like it could hurt the bond that he has with his sister at his dad's, or it could hurt the bond that he has with Lincoln and Lux and with the new baby. Like, it's just so important for me, for Isaac to have that relationship with all of his siblings, and for Lincoln too. Like, I don't have that with my family. I don't have siblings that, I don't have my parents. I don't have, like, I do this I go see my cousins maybe twice a year. Or, usually like Thanksgiving or Christmas, and then I'll see them like one other time during the year. And so I don't want that for my kids. I want them to be super close with their siblings. I want them to be super close with their aunts and their uncles and their cousins. And so, I definitely feel like, and a lot of this will come up on Teen Mom 2, because there was a point where I was like, I don't understand why Joe is not letting Isaac choose. Like, I just could not wrap my head around it. Like, I was like, why is Joe not letting Isaac choose what he wants? But it was only until today in therapy that she really opened my eyes to it all. So, I hope that more of it plays out, just because I feel like it shows, well, one, it shows growth in me. Two, I think it's good for viewers to see that perspective. And three, I feel like it's a good parenting lesson. I don't know if that's the right word. Isaac should not choose. He is a child. Right. And that's part of what I learned in therapy today, where I thought, he's old enough. And, but I guess he should be making choices about what color shirt he wears, not about which parent he's going to live with. So, anyways, the show does not show it this way. I know. Trust me. I know. But anyways, I guess I'm going to get off here because it's almost midnight and I have 3 kids. So